Hello dear students, welcome to Educational Corner. As you are already aware that we have completed chapter number 8, Measurement of Time and Motion, from our Science Curiosity book of Standard 7. We have completed this chapter in part 1 and part 2 explanation, as well as we have also covered summary and question answers of this chapter. Today we will proceed further. We are going to start with the important points of this chapter. I hope you are enjoying my videos. If you are doing so, please do subscribe my channel and like my videos. Let's start the important points of chapter number 8, Measurement of Time and Motion. The process of moving of an object with changing of position with respect to the other object, it is called motion. So the definition of motion is when an object changes its position, when a moving object changes its position with respect to other object, it is called motion. The movement of an object along a straight path is known as linear motion. For example, movement of a ball on a playground. So when an object, whatever an object is, it moves. For example, I have taken here a ball. If a ball moves along a straight path, it is known as linear motion. Okay, so whatever moves in a straight line, it is called a linear motion. Some objects like merry-go-round and electric fan move in a circle and its motion is called circular motion. So there are some objects which move in circular position like merry-go-round, which is a swing, and electric fan. They move in circular movement, and this circular motion is called the circular motion. Okay, when an object moves in circle, it is called circular motion. Some objects like swing, a pendulum of a clock move to and fro, and this type of motion is called oscillatory motion. So when an object, they move in to and fro position like a swing, जैसे झूला जो है वो आगे जाता है फिर पीछे जाता है, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड टू एंड फ्रो पोजिशन. ओके, पेंडुलम ऑफ अ क्लॉक, वो भी आगे जाता है फिर पीछे जाता है, ठीक है, राइट लेफ्ट. सो दिस पोजिशन of an object is called, this kind of motion is called oscillatory motion, when an object move in to and fro position. When a body covers same distance in same interval of time, it is said to be in uniform motion. So a uniform motion is what? When a body, when an object covers same distance in same interval of time. Okay, for example, 150 kilometers in same interval of time means speed is also same, distance is also same, time is in same interval of time means, okay, the time gap is also same, like 10 minutes difference. Okay, then distance also is same, means when we take out the difference between the distance, it is also same, and time interval is also same. It is called uniform motion. On the other hand, when a body or an object covers different distances in same interval of time, when we take out the difference, the time interval is same but distance is different, it is said to be in non-uniform motion. So this is the difference between uniform and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion means when an object covers same distance in same interval of time, and when an object covers different distances in same interval of time, it is called non-uniform motion. Sundials, water clock, are glasses and candle clocks were used to measure small interval of time within a day. So in earlier time, we were using what? Sundials, water clock, then hour glasses and candle clocks. They were used to measure small interval of time within a day. Okay, so all these were used in the earlier time to measure the small interval of time. The world's largest stone sundial, the Samrat Yantra, was built in Jantar Mantar in Jaipur, Rajasthan. So the largest stone sundial is world's largest. It is built in Rajasthan and the name is Samrat Yantra. The earliest reference to shadow-based time measurement appears in Arthashastra by Kautilya. So in Arthashastra, Kautilya has written or has given the reference how to measure the time. Okay, shadow-based time. So the earliest reference of shadow-based time measurement was given in Arthashastra, which was written by Kautilya. Ghatika Yantra was first mentioned by Aryabhatta, which was the sinking bowl water clock. So I have explained in the chapter also that the sinking bowl water clock was also used to measure the time, and it was known as Ghatika Yantra. And who mentioned it? Aryabhatta mentioned, he was the first person to mention about Ghatika Yantra, which was also known as sinking bowl water clock. Because earlier water clock was used to measure the time, small interval of time was measured using water clock, but when it did not give the accurate time, at that time Ghatika Yantra was used. The pendulum clock was invented in 1656 by Christian Huygens. So there was a pendulum clock which was invented after, and it was invented in 1656 by Christian Huygens. Galileo concluded that the time taken to complete one oscillation was always the same for a pendulum of a given length. So Galileo told that the time taken by when a pendulum moves, at that time the time taken to complete one oscillation means one round को complete करने के लिए वो हमेशा सेम रहेगा. किसी भी पेंडुलम को अगर हम ले लें फॉर अ गिवन लेंथ, अगर उसकी लेंथ सेम है तो टाइम टेकन जो एक ऑसिलेशन कंप्लीट करने में उसको लगता है वो कोई भी पेंडुलम हो वो उसका सेम रहेगा क्योंकि उसकी लेंथ सेम है. A simple pendulum consists of small metallic ball or a piece of stone suspended from a rigid stand by a thread. The metallic ball is called bob of the pendulum. So here a simple pendulum consists of, what is a pendulum? Pendulum is made up of small metallic ball or piece of stone. Either it can be a metallic ball, या तो छोटी metallic ball होगी या फिर एक stone का piece होगा जो एक rigid stand से thread के through जो है वो लटका हुआ होगा. ठीक है, और इसकी जो metallic ball होती है उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? bob. पेंडुलम का बॉब बोलते हैं. So this is a definition of simple pendulum, and the metallic ball जो हम यूज करते हैं उसको हम बॉब बोलते हैं, bob of the pendulum. An object is said to be in periodic motion when it repeats its path after a fixed interval of time. So whenever an object moves and at that time it repeats its path after a fixed interval of time. एक fixed interval of time मतलब time जो है वो fix है but वो अपने ही जो path को है वो repeat करता जा रहा है तो उसको हम बोलते हैं periodic motion. For example, if we take example of a rocking chair or a bouncing ball, it comes back to its position or it repeat its path after a fixed interval of time. So example is a rocking chair, a bouncing ball, or you can say a swing which is moving back and front. Okay, that also repeats its path after a fixed interval of time. So this is the example of periodic motion. So periodic motion is repeating motion that occur at regular interval. Okay, and if we talk about Earth's orbit, the Earth's orbit around the sun and the moon's orbit around the earth, they are also example of periodic motion. Okay, so these are the example of periodic motion. time taken by the pendulum to complete one oscillation is called its time period. So what is the time period? Time period is the time which is taken by a pendulum. एक pendulum जो time लेता है एक oscillation, एक round को complete करने में, ठीक है, उसको हम कहते हैं, जो वो टू और फ्रो जो पोजीशन इसकी होती है पेंडुलम की, जैसे राइट साइड पे जाना, लेफ्ट साइड पे जाना, तो ये जो पोजीशन है ये एक राउंड पूरा लेता है पेंडुलम, तो इस राउंड को हम बोलते हैं टाइम पीरियड. SI unit of time is second and its symbol is S. तो टाइम का SI यूनिट है सेकेंड और इसका सिंबल है स्मॉल s. The larger unit of time are minute and hour. तो इसके लार्जर यूनिट कौन से हैं? लार्जर यूनिट है मिनट एंड आर. मिनट के लिए MIN एंड आर के लिए स्मॉल h. The hole in the bowl of घटिका यंत्र took 24 minutes to fill and sink. ठीक है, जो घटिका यंत्र जिसे हम टाइम मेजरमेंट के लिए यूज करते हैं, वो उसके अंदर जो होल होता है ना उस बाउल में, वो 24 मिनट्स लेता है भरने में और फिर वापस पानी जो है वो निकलने में. ठीक है, टेक 24 मिनट्स टू फिल एंड सिंक. द टाइम यूनिट मेजर्ड बाय दिस clock was called घटिका और घटी. Okay, so टाइम यूनिट मेजर्ड बाय दिस क्लॉक मीन्स घटिका यंत्र जो टाइम मेजर करती थी, इसको हम क्या बोलते थे? घटिका और घटी. A 24-hour long day was divided into 60 equal ghatis. So 24 hour का जो हमारा एक पूरा दिन है, इसको 60 इक्वल घटीज में जो है वो डिवाइड किया गया. क्यों? क्योंकि हम घटिका यंत्र के थ्रू जो है वो टाइम मेजर कर रहे थे और उसमें जो टाइम मेजर किया जाता है वो घटीज में किया जाता है. स्पीड इज इक्वल टू टोटल डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट डिवाइडेड बाय द टोटल टाइम टेकन. सो द फॉर्मूला फॉर स्पीड इज टोटल डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट. जो भी टोटल डिस्टेंस होगा उसको हम टोटल टाइम टेकन से डिवाइड कर देंगे तो हमारे पास स्पीड आ जाए. ओके, and if we want to find out the distance, then we will take out speed and time and we will multiply them. जब speed और time multiply करेंगे तो distance आ जाएगा. And in case we want to take out the time, at that time we will divide total distance upon the total speed. Okay, so speed का formula क्या है? Total distance covered by an object, it is divided by the total time taken. SI unit of speed is meter per second. So SI unit of speed, where how do we measure speed? It is meter per second and expressed as meter per second. Means that it is expressed in meter is expressed in small m and second is expressed in s, small s. The device which is used to record the speed of the vehicle is called speedometer. So the device which you can see in the vehicles like in the car or scooter or bike, okay, all the devices, all these devices are useful in recording the speed of the vehicle. Different type of vehicles you can see in your car also. It is called speedometer. It is used to record speed, so it is called speedometer. Then we have odometer. Odometer is used to measure the distance moved by the vehicle. So both of these instruments are, or both of these devices, these are in your car or scooter. You can see in the scooter also, bike also. These are there in the vehicle to measure. The one is used to record the speed of the vehicle and it is called speedometer. The other one is used to measure the distance which is moved by the vehicle and it is called the odometer. Okay, so there are two devices, speedometer and odometer. Speedometer is used to record speed, odometer is used to measure the distance which is moved by the vehicle, and this you can easily see in your car or any other vehicle which you are having, like you are having bike or scooter, you can see easily over there. So with this, I I have completed all the important points. I hope all these points will be useful to you, and they will be helpful to you at the time of your exams. So go through all the points from point number 1. I hope you have understood all the points. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I'll meet you soon with the important extra questions of this chapter. See you soon. Bye.